man. It is what it is, bro. I don't blame you.
What's popping?
What's going on, man? What's going on, guys? How y'all been?
Not much, man. You know, another nice week. It was a little warm this week. It's really getting to that summer weather.
A little warm. It's hot as hell.
It's hot, right? It's just pretty hot.
Makes
pretty
no
hot.
sense that I got a cap on and I got
Hoodie
a
on.
hoodie on. It makes
Yeah,
no
crazy.
sense. Yeah, I'm bugging, right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
But you a cool dude though. So.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know, I realized we've been like color coordination. Everyone wearing black. Everyone wearing gray.
Yeah, we've been. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all my son.
And it's not intentional. I don't want y'all to think that we're out here just doing that intentionally.
I'm not your son.
Nah, yeah, we have been like color coordinated. You know, we match stuff like that.
Word.
You know, somebody got some red on, got some black or something like that. You know what I mean? Whatever.
I see you got an LA hat on. You in LA.
You know what's crazy? On the drive here, I'm like, Vlad's gonna say something about my hat. Like
watch
it never
baseball?
fails, huh?
You watch baseball?
I watch baseball. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch baseball.
Favorite baseball team right now.
Dodgers.
Favorite pitcher right now.
Favorite pitcher.
Got
It's
him.
either Shohei Ohtani or
That's bandwagon. Casual fan.
not really a casual fan.
Nah, whatever.
Can you name some baseball players?
I never claimed to watch baseball. I guess
I'm,
I can.
No, I'm asking.
I can.
You can? All right, give me 3.
hey, this was good. Derek Jeter.
No, current.
I just told you I don't watch baseball, bro.
Okay, all right. So you really can't make jokes. All right, Derek Jeter.
Nah, we good, bro. I can't make jokes. You got it, champ. He got me. Hey, you got me.
Where'd
you
you
got
call
me.
Derek Jeter from? What team he play for?
The Yankees. What the fuck are you talking about?
You said you didn't watch it. I'm just making sure.
Nigga, everybody know Derek Jeter though. You feel me? Babe
Everybody.
Ruth. I was about to get him. Babe Ruth, Derek Jeter, fucking what's that nigga?
What's that nigga name? You
Number
don't-
42 on the Dodgers, the black nigga from back in the day.
Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson. I was about to kill this nigga. I mean the legends.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm an avid watcher of baseball. I fuck with
I
baseball.
went to a baseball game. I left at the 7th inning. That shit boring, bro. To me,
7th inning, you pretty much watched the whole game then.
exactly.
What is it?
boring
9
to me.
innings, right?
Yeah, 9
Yeah.
innings.
Yeah, you pretty
That
much.
shit too slow.
How
for
much
me,
were the
man.
tickets though?
Free company.
That's why you left.
Yeah, it's different when you pay for things.
Yeah,
Man.
word.
Yo, that's actually a. Let's see how I'm gonna reframe it though. Like you know how you're more inclined to see things through when you pay for them versus like when it's free.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't give it the same type of respect. Like have you guys ever like
It depends what it is.
like for example a baseball game? Let's say you did pay for that baseball game. You're gonna watch it through, right? You're not just gonna bail.
Nah,
Versus-
I'll probably still leave.
It depends.
Because I don't watch baseball like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
If it was basketball, it's different. Football, different. But
Yeah.
baseball, it was just something to do.
Yeah, and most times the things that we pay for are things that we're interested in that we'll most likely see through, to the end because we're paying for it. I mean, I would guess.
What are some things that you guys walked out of, haven't paid for?
Walked out
Like lounges and clubs.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I've walked out the movie theaters a couple of times.
damn, what movie you watch?
Yeah, I was,
Bro. Yeah, fam. What movie was it that I walked out of? I walked out that Men in Black movie when I had watched it one time. Yeah, that was like ages ago, but
I'm trying to think what else would that
I
be?
walked out by accident. You know, when you watch the Marvel movies,
And you leave too early
you leave too early, and then
after the credits.
because
you walking out, you hear another scene going on.
Yeah.
You know,
that just sounded funny to me. It's like I walked out by accident. Like I stood up by accident. I moved both my 2 legs by accident. That just sounded a little funny.
not even. You feel me? Everyone's still sitting. I'm like, the movie over.
Movies like that, you gotta stay
But-
till the end. Yeah.
I didn't know at the time. Now I know I gotta sit until the very end, until they put the lights on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't follow the series basically. You don't follow anything
Not-
like that.
not that
That's
much.
probably why. Yeah. avid watchers and stuff like that. They're
They
staying
know.
through. Yeah, they
Yeah.
know something. You know, it could be some complete BS. They're gonna watch it
Word.
anyway.
I feel like some movies they just do that just to do it. Like it, they could have probably done without it.
Yeah, like you still haven't seen Sinners?
No, it's actually on Amazon TV now, or Amazon Prime TV, and you
Yeah.
could like purchase it. Like I think it's for rent actually, or purchase.
So I won't spoil the last scene, but did you see the last scene?
I walked out.
You walked. Sinners?
For real?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was the same thing as Marvel. They gotta tell people that.
But to that point, the last scene, yeah, you know, talking about things that you know just don't make sense. Like you said, they just put it in the movie just to put it. The last scene didn't really.
It didn't contribute anything.
I mean, it still followed like the theme of like the movie, but it's just like it could have just been in a scene in the movie.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't have to wait till the end for you to show this. You'll see what I mean when you watch it.
Yeah, at some point, I'll eventually watch it. Not today though.
It won't be today.
Not today. Won't not be today. So what's up, y'all boys? What's the
Yeah,
what's on the docket for the day?
It's on the docket, Roby.
What's on the docket?
I feel like there's a notion that when people make it within like a 1 to 5 year time span, people start thinking it has to do something with like a demonic force, or they never think you can do it.
Like really grind it out.
Yeah, grind it out and win within that short period of time. It's almost like they can't believe it. What do you guys think about that?
I think those people are idiots.
You think so?
Yeah, I think people just don't like. For example,
You don't think there's any truth to that? You know, I'm not saying, you know, some people get it by any means.
yeah, by any means for sure. But that just probably goes to a level of thinking I'm not ready to like go through yet. I don't want to like beat everybody down with the spiritual stuff, but a lot of people just don't see what goes into the process of how people make it. Like they just see, when people actually like make it and they think, oh, they're an overnight success or a plant or something. Like they don't see the sleepless nights. They don't see the hours spent at the desk just looking at the same things over and over again. They don't see the actual hard work that goes into, success, whatever success might mean to you, whatever definition you have at it for yourself. They don't see any of the grind, none of that. So people just put in this negative notion on, people actually like working to make something of themselves, to get what they actually want in life, having all these ambitions. It just speaks more about them, honestly, because it's like you're thrown off by people just achieving like success for themselves. Like if you put in the same amount of work, you know what I mean?
I'm sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. My bad. Continue. No, I agree with you completely, though. Not for real, but it'd be like that. It just brought me back to a time people will legit hate on you because of whatever you accomplish.
Yeah. That's all it is. People just don't want to see people.
It's like your success holds like a mirror to them, and then they have to sit with whatever they didn't reach or venture they didn't pan out, type of thing.
But we're not gonna act like we don't have any industry plants. That's not what we're gonna do.
But what's a plant? Like what would you deem a plant?
An industry plant?
Like I feel like even with industry plants and people actually grinding the work, like what do you even call what constitutes a plant?
He said we're not gonna act like there aren't. So let's hear what an industry plant is from him.
From my perspective, I feel like a industry plant is someone that's put into the industry with a hidden agenda to do something more than what they're doing subliminally.
Okay. All right.
So, for example,
yeah, I was just about to ask you. You have any examples of who you might think is a plant?
I think some of the artists are promoting hypertension, sexual activities, violence. I think that's all
Yeah.
industry plans.
You got any? You got any, any names for us?
Whoever that may come to your head, I'm not gonna throw anyone under the bus. They know
I'm
who
not throwing
they are.
anybody under the bus. Just your opinion and who you think is
Well,
considered an industry plant.
okay.
Either way, you know, there's no right or wrong answer. It's just
You're right. I would say Sexy Red
Mhm.
is one of them. And I'm gonna leave it at that. There's more, in my opinion, but that's one
Oh, you can't
example
even
that
give, you
comes
can't even
straight
give
to
us
my
three.
head. Huh?
You can't even give us three.
You have any on the top of your head?
I personally, my definition of an industry plant wouldn't necessarily be the same as yours.
And what's yours?
An industry plant is somebody that's, well, I guess in a way it's almost the same, but it's someone that the mainstream media pushes, and they basically almost like propaganda, like we spoke about last week. And they push a certain narrative, and it's not subliminal at all. It's actually overt, and it's right in our faces, but it's pushed so much, and we consume it. So, I agree. I think Sexy Red industry plantish because she gets pushed heavy. You know, she gets a lot of marketing, and then her subject matter, in my opinion, isn't necessarily the best for our youth to be consuming.
Okay, so that was your artist. Sexy Red was your artist. Do you have an artist that you think? I got one.
I don't. Who's yours?
I was gonna say Tommy Richmond.
You think he's an industry plant?
I think so. I don't know anything about that guy. I haven't seen anything that he does. He just popped up out of nowhere with the $1 Million Baby song. Every record just sounds like.
I don't know. I
don't. Like,
I
where
think
did he come from?
I think in that case you're contradicting what you even said earlier.
What?
How you said that just because we don't see the work doesn't mean they didn't put in that work to get there. So we're seeing the final product of Tommy Richmond after years and years of probably working that he didn't get the recognition he wasn't on them.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, the reason why I'm saying is I actually did the research. I have not seen anything of a significant prominence to him achieving the level of success, if we can even call it that.
Well, he had a viral song. That's how it is. You keep working, you get that one viral song.
You get one hit, you valid, and then you work from there.
Then from there, yeah, it's like
Is it hard work or luck?
I mean, well,
Opportunity. You might have the wackest song, but you're around the right people, they can push it and make it trend. And that's what's been happening a lot. These songs is like 2 minute long. The attention span of people nowadays listening to music is very short. I'll play a song in the spot after the hook, after the first verse, the next song. The attention span is not there.
Yeah. I think with Tommy Richmond, he had a viral song. It went crazy on TikTok, on ads, commercials, all that stuff. You feel me? So naturally, he's gonna get pushed into stardom, just like a couple people, Ice Spice. It's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Bobby Shmurda, Hot Boy, like it's the same thing, bro. It's just nowadays people like that could get put on much easier because of TikTok, going viral on TikTok. TikTok trends and stuff like that. So I guess in your case, you're like, yo, he didn't put in no real work. It's like luck, but he's been out here making music. Like he got you go on his.
No, he has songs.
He's been out here. It's not his first song that he just made and then he just went crazy. He's been out here dropping music and stuff. So that's how it be, bro.
Overall, for me, like I still think, that was just one example for me where I'm just like, he could be a little plantish, but I still, as like a whole, think that concept is just unfair to some of the people who actually put the work in, and just because you don't see it, it's not right to deem it, as luck even, or you just overnight success. Like these people actually put in their 10,000 hours. Even like you're not even seeing that 10 years ago that he started this, or or she started this, and it's just all coming together now.
So do you feel that way about Tommy Richmond or not?
After some thought, what's so funny?
After some thought.
After some thoughts, you have to think about it.
Go ahead, think about it.
Yeah, after some
Choose your words
thought.
carefully and shout him out.
I ain't gonna shout them out, but I'm just saying, like, we all have like our opinions on certain things.
Yeah.
That was just my opinion at the moment. I reserve the right to change my opinion and possibly walk back some of the things you might say out of ignorance.
You change your mind quickly.
Nah, it's just like you really you really don't know what type of level of work that people put into their art.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you are more familiar with him than I am, and probably seen some of the stuff that he did, way back when. So yeah, that's all it is. But the whole notion of overnight success, or you didn't really put in the work in, and this is just luck. It's just unfair. It's unfair to people who are actually putting in the hours, not sleeping, malnutrition, all of that. You know what I mean? Not eating.
Malnutrition.
Yeah.
Niggas be going through it trying to make it, yo.
Yeah, listen,
For real?
man. Selfish times, man. You gotta way out. You gotta find a way out.
They be starving.
Yeah.
Be starving trying to get a hit song.
I understand it too. I
It be
understand
happening,
it.
bro. Food's expensive.
Yo.
You feel me? You can't eat a McChicken every day. You feel me? $1. It's tough. You need other stuff.
Shouldn't be
Yeah,
eating
and
McChickens.
McChicken not $1 anymore.
You shouldn't even be eating McChickens, y'all, right?
You should stay far away from McChickens.
Yeah.
They had that new Popeyes chicken wrap.
Nah, they
Completely off topic, but nah.
Yo, that's not good food. That's not good food.
I didn't say it was good food,
Like,
but every now and then you could go and try. Popeyes chicken's not terrible.
Popeyes is terrible, homie.
I eat Popeyes.
You eat Popeyes?
Yeah.
Popeyes chicken isn't terrible.
I'm not.
It's
eating
better than
Popeyes.
KFC in my opinion.
I'm not eating KFC either.
You only eat home cooked meals?
Not only home
No,
cooked
yeah.
meals, but I find like better quality food. Honestly, like fried food, bro. I'm trying to like stay away from fried food as a whole, because bad for you type of thing.
Mhm.
But I'm not gonna wake up one day and say, hey, let me go get some Popeyes or some KFC. I don't think I should do that. Like, I left McDonald's last year. I haven't had McDonald's since March of last year.
What about Wendy's?
Wendy's is a little tough, honestly. Wendy's is a little
It's
tough.
the same industry, different name.
Nah. I think the level of quality is much more higher in Wendy's than McDonald's.
You reserve that right to think that. I didn't mean to get us off topic or anything. I was just wondering, curious.
I must be hungry or something.
Kind of, but not even, because the rap. It's it's a thing. The rap, and even the you say you don't eat McDonald's, so you don't care. But I heard the McDonald's snack wrap is coming back too. Niggas don't care.
What the fuck y'all doing right now?
Y'all doing? They don't care.
Yo, audience. We almost went live with this boy.
That's fine.
They would have been like, I ate the snap rack too.
Yeah, bro. What are you talking about? It's
think
a current, bro. Yes, it's a thing, bro. What are you talking about?
Yo,
Just
it's
because you
almost-
don't eat McDonald's doesn't mean everybody else don't eat
fam.
McDonald's, bro.
So y'all excited about getting that frosty machine fix or whatever it is?
I'm not excited.
That Oreo?
How you know more about McDonald's than me?
Wait, I'm about to say, what are you even talking about? What, the McFlurry machine?
Yeah, aren't they fixing that shit? Like, wasn't it always broken? You couldn't get anything?
I don't know, man.
You don't know?
You
I
was,
don't
at McDonald's, you was at McDonald's heavy, huh? Before you quit. How often were you having McDonald's that you had to quit?
They had 10,000 hours.
10,000 hours of
10,000.
McDonald's.
I never used to really eat McDonald's that much. Never used to
Yo.
really eat McDonald's that much. Probably when I was like in my adult years. No, not as much as like my teenage years. We spent every day at McDonald's.
That boy put in hours at Mickey's.
You were there.
I wasn't there every time, buddy.
You were there though.
I wasn't there.
Every time we were chilling, we went.
I wasn't there every time, bro.
Okay, Vlad.
I wasn't there every time.
All right, buddy. Yeah, okay.
Put in hours that make
Okay. I mean, that could be the joke right now, but you were there. He was there. He was there.
Yeah, man. Just to close this out, bring us back and close this out. I agree with you too. Overnight success, I don't really think that's a thing. It's just, a lot of times you guys already said it.
Honestly, I think it's a thing. There's something called prodigies. I feel like some people are just born great, so it could be overnight success.
Nah, I think you just conflated two things.
Prodigies, like you gotta work to be a prodigy, though.
You gotta work to be a prodigy, and
you gotta work to be a prodigy. But a prodigy is someone that gets the hang of it quickly. They're like naturally nice. So
there's natural talent, and then you still have to work on the talent, and
I'm not saying
skills.
they're not working on the talent. I'm never saying none of these people are not working, but prodigies, they get to it faster. You feel me? They might not need as much. They might not need that 10,000 hours. You feel me? Some people are just naturally nice at what they do. It was a God-given gift.
I agree that some people are naturally gifted.
Yeah.
That's, in my opinion, that's undisputable. However, you still have to work your butt off. No matter how gifted you are.
You're not listening to what I'm not saying.
So that you can't. So that I wouldn't call that an overnight success. I would just say okay, let's take LeBron for example, 6'8", 250. Yeah, so he was clearly gifted with the physique. But he still has to work his butt off. I wouldn't call him an overnight success.
Would you call him a prodigy?
Definitely, but I don't think that equates to overnight success though. My opinion.
Yeah, like we've all seen like the work ethic too. I think that's something that's like more common nowadays too. Now people are like showing proof. They're like showing legit proof from like, hey, this is how, like this is where it all started. This is how I got to this level, that I'm at today. Like we see it. Like for example, we're talking about LeBron coming out of, what was it, high school? We seen footage, I believe, in like high school, haven't we, where he's like putting in the work, all these camps, all of that. So we can't really call it an overnight success or anything like that if we were speaking about LeBron, because we see the proof. It's just the people out there who don't see anything happening, and then the next person, the next big thing is out there, and then that's when they're saying like, oh, this person, they were just at the right place at the right time. They're just lucky, or overnight success. No. That person was doing the damn thing, for years in, years out, and that's why they're there. You know what I mean? It's not because, hey, I decided I wanted to do this yesterday and today I just happened to make it. No, that's not how it works. I did the work. I got here, and that's what I should be judged on, not your feeble imagination of what luck is. You know what I mean?
What imagination gotta be feeble?
People are just ignorant, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like even I, in real time, just said something ignorant about the artist that I mentioned.
Yeah, that was, superbly ignorant.
Yeah.
And I had to correct you in real time. I had to check you on it. And I made you shout him out.
Yeah, no problem. You want like a SpongeBob star or something? Like the episode where they put stars by their names? You want something like that, my boy? Like what? Yeah, like, what's up with this guy, man? Yeah, appreciate that. It takes things like that because, ignorance. Step out of it and you can see things for what they truly are, and you can see that this person. I don't know
though. Being ignorant be fun sometimes.
Yeah.
Sounds like an ignorant thing to say.
Yes,
it is.
Being ignorant be fun,
It is, but
not knowing could get you in some serious situations.
Yeah.
True.
I'm
not speaking for myself or anything. I'm just saying it in general. Like just observing somebody being ignorant. Mm-hmm. Most times it's comedic.
Yeah.
It's like this person's an idiot. Yeah. He really doesn't know any better. It's like you get to watch a movie in real time. It's kind of fly.
Are you the one to correct them?
In person, it depends. It depends. If I know you, if I have a relationship with you,
I mean, you gotta know.
You can't correct a stranger.
Yeah, because they might blame you. Like, you never know, bro.
I don't. I'm not even in the business of correcting strangers. What I gotta correct you for? If it's not affecting me, go ahead, be an idiot, bro. That's what I gotta. What I gotta be the one to correct him.
And shout out a random stranger just because.
Yo, shout out to random strangers for sure. Yo, did I tell ya? So like 2 weeks ago, I was coming from the city, late night. It was probably like around midnight. I take the Grand Central train to Stanford. Get on the train, bro. I don't know. I gotta be. Let me be politically correct. I'm not sure where he was from, but he looked of Russian descent, Slavic descent. You know?
Yeah.
And he's just like, he's standing up and he looks upset, like he looks angry.
He looked at you and said, "Yo, you work out?"
It looks as if there's blood on his coat, and he's just in the corner talking to himself, mumbling something to himself, mad, like pacing. I'm like, yo. Come on, son.
You gotta stop taking the train.
Yo, I can't be saying, yo. I'm like, if I get too close to this dude, yo, like he might, you know what I mean, and my shit. I just be thinking, you can't say nothing to no stranger, bro. You never know what they might do to you. I'm good.
What's the first thought that came up to your head when you seen the blood?
I'm not sitting in this car with him, like in this in the same car. I'm at least sitting in the next one so I could hear niggas screaming before they get to me.
Yeah, that'd be like the best case scenario. Other people would be like, yo, where did you get that blood from?
Don't get me wrong, like I'm a man, right? So
I would hope.
I hope so too.
I'm a man, so seeing that, I don't feel as threatened as a woman would feel, you know, or a younger person, you know, teenager. Like for me,
that man had you shaking in your boots, bro.
Not at all. I was just a little bit alarmed. I was like, come on, like this is the shit that they be talking about. You know what it's like? This is what they be talking about. I can't take no train because it's shit like this. Like, come on, you know, you don't want to be sitting down and have to worry about. I mean,
you know, him playing the knockout.
Him
playing the knockout challenge.
For real though, like, yeah, bro. Like I didn't feel threatened though. I was just a bit alarmed. I was like, man. Now you got to keep your head on the swivel. You feel me? Keep your head on the swivel when you're around.
You went from having 2 earbuds into now having
taking one out. Taking one out.
Yo, just in case, dude. What a bug out right now.
Yeah, bro.
I always put one in, bro.
Just one?
Just one. I need to know what's going on around me.
I ain't gonna lie to you, in public places.
I feel like you got to be a little paranoid.
Anything
could pop off. You got to be a little paranoid.
Yeah, you gotta be aware of your surroundings.
Yeah.
Straight up. But I'll be putting both in. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I do the worst things to myself in public settings, bro. That sounded crazy, but let me explain. Like, even with you saying you got to be a little bit paranoid, you ever find yourself like creating situations that are probably not gonna happen?
Yeah, but if it do happen, I'm ready.
Like, bro, like let's say if I'm on a bus or something like that, I just picture the bus like catching on fire and like I don't know.
Yo, whenever I see an airplane flying by, I'm like, that airplane low. Yeah, I'm like, what if that airplane fuck around?
Yeah, even stuff like that. Yeah. Like, yo, what if like you're looking up like, yo, God forbid, you're just looking up like, yo, what if this shit just falls out the sky?
That's why I don't sleep on planes. I want to at least have the opportunity to put that shit on my face. Pause.
You think that's what you're worried about?
It's something. It's something.
On a plane, that's gonna make you feel safe.
Yo.
While y'all hyperventilating, I'm right here.
Oh, okay.
My dude,
okay.
I'm not worried about that thing.
I'm talking about some hyperventilate. Nigga, we dead. Nigga, we dead.
Like, bro.
Nigga watch mad movies.
Like, yo, I'm thinking of the pilot just quitting his shit.
Pilot come out with a parachute on. See you later, niggas.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm thinking of the pilot quitting his shift like mid-flight. Like Bro, this guy's talking about the ventilation.
Hey,
Like, what?
Yo, nigga talking about it's hard to breathe. It's about to be hard to live.
Hey, bro, we're in a projectio in the air, bro.
Yo,
Like that
son.
thing could just fall out.
I got time to figure it out. Once I
Yo.
put that mask on, I'm good.
This guy's still with the mask, bro. Like,
Yo, this thing gotta be trolling.
like the plane is falling out the sky. Yo, let me put this mask on so I can think better. Oh man.
Yeah, I say that now. When shit goes left, you're trying to remember what that lady said.
Nigga, airplane in flames in the air. Nigga. Yo,
No,
But I
man.
even be paranoid when I go in the elevator. When I go in the elevator, I'm all the way in the back against the wall.
You afraid you're never gonna get
four
out?
corners.
Huh?
You afraid that you're never gonna get out?
I'm not afraid I'm never gonna get out. I gotta be aware. Whoever try me,
Yeah.
I got a button waiting for them.
This guy souped up in the corner like this.
Four corners.
Yo.
But I think it's important to be a little paranoid. Anything can happen. So I'd rather be prepared than.
I think it's good to be aware of your surroundings
You feel
and
me?
aware of what's going on. I don't know about paranoid.
No, in a healthy way.
Yeah, I'm not saying like
Awareness
scared
for sure.
to go outside, but
Yeah.
and
There's
if I'm in
those people-
if I'm in a crowd, I'm on my P's and Q's.
No, for sure. No, I'm with you
Yeah.
for sure. I don't even like being in crowds. Honestly, I don't really like doing that. Yeah, I don't really.
You look like the type they like push. Like,
Yeah.
you know when you in a spot, you at a concert or you in a spot and you look for the direction to go. You look at this. Hey, move this little nigga out the way. You know.
Can I ask you something?
Make some way, little nigga.
Can I ask you something? In your brain,
Uh-huh.
how you perceive me? Do I just not fight back in there? Like in the world that you create for me, do I just not fight back at all? Do I just get shoved around, pushed around, ran out of a couple of spots?
I'm gonna keep it tall, bro. In my situation, they push you, you fall to your knees and your elbows, right? And then you look up, like you about to get up, and then you look up and you're like, "Oh, my bad, OG, my bad, big bro," and then you let them through, type shit.
Oh,
But that's just my, I'm silly, so I just make these random situations. I know you not no chump, so.
thank you.
See, let me, I'll push this little nigga out the way, little shorty. Yo, Pete.
Yo, I he said fall to your knees.
Fall to my knees, look up and say, "But why?"
Yo.
Yeah.
Why did you ask me that question, bro? Oh, man.
I don't know. It's just the way you paint me, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting run out of a couple of spots. You
Nah,
know,
bro, I'll just be joking, man.
I know it's just jokes. I know it's just
be
jokes.
joking.
But you know, you could have like a scenario where I win once in a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Seems like I'm always just getting my ass whooped in his world.
It's all just imagination.
Yeah, it's just like you. This is just like you want to see somebody. Like he wants to see somebody like shove
Can't
me.
wait.
Like he can't wait for me. Like he just want to
Yo,
see.
I'm not gonna
just have
lie,
it up here.
because the way you talk, low key, I wouldn't. Yeah, I kind of want to see a little altercation, see how it goes. Because
I ain't gonna lie to you,
you
Vlad.
talk a good, you talk a good talk. Know what I mean,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think I'm comfortable in those type of scenarios, bro.
Nah, man.
I'm still gonna keep talking about it. I'm comfortable in those type of scenarios.
don't welcome them.
I don't welcome it. That's the beauty of it. I never welcome it. I never say.
So you never initiated the fight?
I never. No.
Nah,
No, I don't do that. I
nah,
don't
he's
do that.
scary.
No, I mean, I'm smart about it. I'm smart about it. Because if you got me to that point, you are in the wrong. Like, seriously. Like, this is not even me joking right now. If you got me to the point where I have to, like, now we have to, like, fight it out, like, you're in the wrong. Because I don't ever look for any type of trouble like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not aggressive in that way. Like, I know how to defend myself, but I'm not going to, like, wake up one day and go look for a fight. That's just not what I do.
Yeah, I don't like when
I don't think that's what any of you guys do.
Nah. Don't get me out of character. I like to stay in character.
Exactly. Like, I don't ever want to, like, how many times have we been around people who just feel like they could just beat everybody up in the world? That's just not me at all. I know how to defend. Like, this guy pointed at me. But I know how to defend myself very well. But I'm not going to go show people I know how to defend myself. The art is defense. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm good at defending myself. I'm not gonna go start something and then put myself in the position to. No. If it comes my way, I handle it accordingly, and that's it. That's it. I'm not gonna go up to people and be like, "Yo, I could beat you up. I could do this like that." That's just what these niggas did when they were younger. I didn't do shit like that. So in my head about Vlad, he's always getting beat up. He's always getting beat up.
Who did I ask you? Like, what? We didn't ask him. What is this guy talking about, yo?
Just giving my opinion. Just giving my opinion.
Yo, you got a breach report, man?
You got a question of the day? See, like you so quick to be on top of everybody. You ain't got your shit in order. You got your shit in order.
You don't want to look bad, so he trying to make me look bad.
It's not that I don't want to look bad. I mean, if you could be on top of other people, you got to make sure you got your shit together too, man.
Hey, pause. Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm never doing that either.
Nah,
you
that
see,
was
like
crazy.
this speaks to the level of immaturity.
That
like,
was nuts.
Yeah, I know it's y'all favorite month, but we ain't gotta like pause. You know what I mean? Like
I
you
don't know
gotta
what you
chill.
mean by that.
You going
Well,
crazy.
what month is
tell
it?
me your ad name, bro.
Pete Casanova
All right,
underscore.
cool. And what do you mean by our favorite month? What are you
What
trying
month
to,
is this?
Well, yeah, what are you trying to insinuate?
It's June. It's June Pride Month.
And why was
I
that?
didn't know
and
that.
Yeah, why would that be our favorite month? What are you trying to get at?
Forget about it.
Boy tuck his tail. Boy tuck his tail. When the alphabet boys come through, boy tuck his
Oh,
tail.
no, I wasn't speaking about them at all.
You were. You literally were.
No, I was asking you guys.
No, you were trying to make a joke.
Well, yeah.
About the alphabet boys, don't.
No, about you guys. But
What's the joke?
Yeah, yeah.
forget about it. It's okay.
Tuck him, boy.
Forget about it.
That boy tuck his tail. Huh?
So, do you have a question of the day?
I honestly I don't. And yeah, I dropped the ball. It's cool. I don't have one. You know what I mean?
Them lights get bright, huh?
If we did that live,
Yo, Pete, Roby, it's been week 5, week 6 since we had a breacher report. I don't even think we've ever had one. Have we?
maybe one.
Yeah, maybe one or two.
Yeah, one or two.
I mean, y'all just airing out. We're just airing out each other's grievances right now. Y'all want to do that?
Hold
Because
on.
I
Let's
actually
do it.
Hold on. We've been breached.
We've been breached. Nigga didn't have nothing either.
Well, I got some now. I just did a 5K the other day, and when I tell you those kids that I was running with are fast, I couldn't believe it. They're like 10 years old.
What'd you do with that?
Rockland Lake.
Oh, who'd you do it with?
My girl's little sister. They had this thing that was called Girls That Run, and it was a bunch of like high schoolers and middle schoolers, and they was running that shit, bro. That shit was pretty difficult.
5K is like
3 miles.
3 something.
Oh, yeah, I did see you post about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you time it or no?
I did around like 35 minutes.
Well, you was taking your time.
Hmm?
You was taking your time.
I was running with I didn't want to abandon her. But
That's
she
what's
did it in
up.
35 minutes
Oh,
too.
so this was like you were like fundraising almost, or just like bringing awareness. Kinda. Oh,
Yeah,
you was
because
giving,
you had to pay for it.
Oh, okay. You was giving back to the community type shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Did you guys run this weekend?
I had to skip out because I had some jobs that I had to do yesterday.
Yesterday there wasn't a run. There, we didn't run on Saturday.
They had it on
Thursday
Thursday,
though.
right? Yeah.
Thursday there was a happy hour run. That was pretty cool.
Happy hour. What's that? What does that mean?
Just link up around happy hour time and we do the run. And then
I thought I
they
was
pick
running drunk.
Nah. Then we just picked a little spot. We got some. You go in there, get some drinks if you want to get food. Just really water and just chop it up. But it was cool though. It was the first Thursday run of the season, so it was good to get out there.
They're gonna have more of those.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, gotta go back and redeem myself.
Yeah. We didn't even talk about it last
Yeah,
episode.
we still ain't gonna talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it, man.
Still ain't gonna talk
Yeah, I
about it,
don't want
man.
to talk about it, man.
We grew past that. We grew it.
I do have a question, as a matter of fact, and I'm glad that you guys let me ponder because
You know,
this is
teamwork.
actually
Teamwork.
this is actually a question I actually want to know from the two of you, and I'm eager to hear Roby's answer. Like, super eager.
No problem. But just on one condition, though. You go first.
I go first.
Yeah, you
to
answer your
the
question first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched last episode. Yeah. Yeah, I made sure I watched that one just to make sure I wasn't bugging.
They'll circle back. Like, I don't know, guys.
Yeah.
They'll collect all the good answers from us.
That guy said, "Are you kidding me? My wife? That's a boss." I'm like, "Oh, all right. Bet you go first this time, buddy."
All right. My question of the day for you gentlemen. How much does your wife have to? Okay. Let me see how to frame this the right way, because I actually saw it on one of these shows and it was interesting. Does your wife? Damn.
It sounded good when it was just when the question's going towards us. It sounds good.
Okay. Does your wife need to love you more than you love her for the relationship to work, or can it be equal? Or do you have to love her more? What do you think is more ideal? Do you understand the question?
I understand. Go
Okay,
ahead.
cool. I believe that. My personal opinion, I think she needs to love me just a little bit more than I love her.
That was my answer.
That's my answer. Like, slightly. Like if I had to put it into numbers, I could do a little 60-40.
Okay.
I mean, 60-40.
Yeah, no problem.
55-45.
Yeah, no problem. Elaborate more. Elaborate more though.
I just told you she has to love me a little more
Why?
than I love. Why?
Yeah.
Because personally, I just
Yeah.
personally, it's just I don't know. That's just how I feel. Cause okay, if I'm being honest, women and infants, I feel, are loved unconditionally. So you're gonna get that love regardless, right? You're a woman, you know. You're gonna get that love unconditionally. Me as a man, on the other hand, I'm loved based on what I provide. So I need a little bit more love from you than, you know.
So that means you're
vice
going to
versa.
provide more.
Huh?
That means you're going to provide more. Your love conditionally, correct? So she going to love you based on what you can provide.
She's gonna love me based on what I provide and also who I am as a person. That would be my hope. You know, that's my ideal dynamic in a relationship, God willing.
So what makes you not love her equally? Why? Why do you only love her 40%?
Nah, I get what
You
you
didn't.
say.
He agreed with me.
Yeah, I
you know
agree.
that.
I agree.
And I already just told you. I women
agree.
are loved unconditionally. So you're gonna get that love. So I just need a little bit more love from you. You know, to even the playing field a little bit.
And to keep it a buck, women wouldn't want that anyway, honestly.
Yeah.
They wouldn't
What
want
kind-
the guy.
That's when the woman walks all over you.
Yeah.
Pete, your turn, Pete. I'm tagging you in, nigga. Pete, your turn. Pete, your turn, nigga.
Them lights was bright,
Yo, this nigga just standing here he got mad good points. He just waiting for me.
No, I'm definitely
there,
with
nigga.
you. I'm definitely with you. Just to sound like a broken record real quick, I'll steal a little bit of your answer. Yeah. So, of course, she's going to be loved unconditionally. They're naturally going to get that. You know, the women, the kids, all of that.
The dog.
The dog, even like
Yo,
we said
word.
last time,
Word.
all of that. Because as a man, you got to fulfill your masculine duties, which is to protect, provide, all the stuff that we said before. And honestly, like I said, women wouldn't want that anyway. Women want to see that
You
men.
know what women want?
Got him.
How do I know what women want?
got him.
Well, from the countless of people, women in my life that I've had this conversation with, they don't necessarily want, somebody who's always in their face, lovey-dovey. They want to see that the men can actually get shit done, provide, know how to do all the things that, society tells a man that he needs to do, whether it be, fix some things around the house, make money, bring in more opportunities so then you could feed that family. You know what I mean? They don't want a man that's just going to sit there in their face, hey, babe, what are you doing? What are we doing today? All of that stuff. No, she wants to see you get to it so that they can get to it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like nobody, no woman that I know really wants that. They want everybody to be, they want their significant other to be driven, ambitious, purpose driven, like I said, all of that.
So, listening to both your answers, it sounds like these women, they don't necessarily
be careful. There's still another person that got an answer. I'm gonna have some questions for that person too, just so you know.
I was saying they don't necessarily get what they want all the time.
Huh? Well, how did you get that from our answers?
How did I get it?
Yeah, where'd you get that from?
So, if she has to love you more, then that means, and I think it means that you guys are kind of more in control. So, certain things that they want, it might not go because you know what. The way
No. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. And naturally, I already know how I feel about it. I want to be the one that's more in control because it benefits everybody else in the same way. Like you want that. For example, let's put it to some real life experiences. If I don't do what I need to do, bring in the income, all of that stuff, you might not be able to live granted, you might be able to go at it for yourself, but for me, I'm always speaking in the position where I want to have everybody who's in my life, not be able to worry about a thing, have it easy. I want that. Like, that's just like one of my life goals, to have like all the women in my life, sisters, mother, my wife, at some point to be able to live comfortable. To not have to like work.
You want to take on that burden.
It's not so much of a burden because it is a life goal. Like I want that, being the man of my home. Yeah. I want that for myself.
Burden is not a bad thing. That's just,
it could be perceived that way though.
It could be perceived that way, but a burden is something that this needs to get done, and I want to be the one that's getting it done.
Burden has a negative connotation.
It has a negative connotation for sure. I would use a different word for it.
Responsibility.
Yeah, there you go. I take that on myself, the responsibility to like make sure everybody is comfortable down the line. It's a life goal of mine. I've always like talked about it.
So you're controlling.
It's not that I'm controlling. I control what I can control, of course, for sure. But it's not that I'm controlling to them. They could do whatever they want. But for me, my life goal is to make sure that you're comfortable so you have the freedom to do whatever you want. I don't want to, have to be a case. I'm talking about down the line, future life goal. I don't want it to be a case where, I'm messed up and then you have to go out there to do what you need to do to compensate for, where I'm lacking. And we spoke about it before. I want to be the person in control where everything comes in and we are able to do whatever we want strictly because everything I got going on over here is coming in and we're fruitful. All of that stuff is going on.
Yeah. So you're controlling.
I'm not control. I'm controlling to what I can put in. I'm not controlling to,
someone's everyday life.
Exactly. Like you can go do whatever you want, but my ideal life, is to be able to provide here so you can do whatever you want. I'm not saying, do not fucking leave the house today because I said so. That's not what I'm saying.
You said that like you said it before. That was
No.
like you practiced
I ain't
that.
trying to play him like that.
No, I mean, I'm gonna find my way around it. He ain't gonna trap me today. I'm gonna find my way around it. But no, controlling in the sense that I want to control, all this stuff that comes in here, so I can then supplement you for you to do whatever you want.
Nah, for sure.
That's what I want.
Nah,
It's a life goal.
I feel that.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, like freedom of choice. Like what's so wrong about freedom of choice? I want us to wake up one day, sisters, mother, significant other one day, and be like, yo, let's just go chill on the beach all day. Everything is already taken care of. We already got paid, all of that stuff. Let's just go do this all day versus going to a situation or doing something that you don't want to do, but you have to do to compensate to get things done. That's not the type of life I want.
You don't want that struggle love. You don't want that struggle love.
It's a struggle now, but we gonna get there. It's a struggle now. I'm struggling now. For sure, I'm struggling.
You gotta struggle a little bit.
I struggle too.
I'm struggling right now.
Okay. Yeah, nigga.
I'm struggling right now, bro.
That boy struggling, huh?
Like you don't know what it. Like, you don't like.
That boy going through it, huh?
Shoot,
Is that the name of the episode?
I'm struggling now.
I'm struggling right now.
I'm struggling right now. It might be. No, but it just goes to the level of like you don't really know what's going on. Like while you're thinking of like unconditional love, like we should like there are some women that I know like but they do want things to be equal.
Shout him out.
No, I ain't gonna shout them out. I don't agree with their point. I don't agree with them.
Oh, you don't want women to have equality?
No, women could have equality in a sense, but we shouldn't be equals in a relationship. I don't think that I don't think I follow that. I don't subscribe to that. No.
What? I feel like not everything has to be equal.
That's what I'm saying.
Like what's the notion that everything has to be equal? What is that about?
I don't know.
I feel like equality is only good when it benefits someone. Other than that, no one wants to be equal.
Somebody wants.
What do you think? Do you think the relationship should be equal? I don't think you ever gave us your answer.
If I think I agree with you guys. The woman should love me a little bit more.
So you were asking all those devil's advocate questions just to ask him.
Yeah.
And when I say that I don't think relationships should be equal. It's never anything negative that I'm saying. It's strictly based on the answers that I've already given. Like I want to be able to like work hard for all of us.
And it's it swings in your favor, right? The balance, it's in your favor, not in hers.
No, I mean, what do you mean?
You said it shouldn't be equal. So somebody is favored. Somebody has,
But I also feel like there's a negative connotation to what you're asking. Like, what's this favor stuff?
The pedaling swings one way, but it always has to come back the equal amount of space that it goes. So
No, but what do you mean though?
I hear what you're saying, but that's not what he said though. He said that he doesn't think a relationship should be equal, right?
Yeah, but what does equal mean to you?
What is equal?
Yeah.
Both sides are the same.
No, give me a few examples. Like, what would be something that, like, what would you want? Like, what does equality in a relationship look like?
I should ask you that because you're the one saying you don't think it should be equal. I'm just pivoting based on what you said. I'm trying to find out if it shouldn't be equal, who's it in favor of? If something's not equal, somebody's getting more and somebody's getting less, right or wrong.
Okay, so here's the thing.
So who's getting more and who's getting less, and why does it look like
I'll
that?
I'll answer you.
Mr. P. Casanova.
I'll answer you. It's never in my favor because I'm the one that's busting my ass to make shit happen. It's never in my favor.
but you choose.
Exactly. This is the life I chose. It's never in my favor though. I'm taking like now we can call it a burden. I'm taking the burden of everything going on here so we could have the comfortable life here. You know what I mean? I don't want you to have to.
I feel like it's in your favor as well because you want to do it.
Yeah, but if we had to pick on like who does it benefit more, then we could say it's the other side.
It could benefit you.
Yeah, it'll benefit me because I'm doing what I need to do and I want to do this, but it benefits them more because now they don't have to worry about all the things that, you know, other people might have to worry about.
I feel like relationships are supposed to be non-public. Like, people should be doing their stuff privately. Because once you have other people's opinions, that's when everything starts going to shit. if you're working everything out, you can do whatever you want. You can high,
I agree.
low.
I agree. Because I said 60-40 on here, but behind closed doors, it's more like 70-30, 80-20.
Yeah, but
In whose
if
favor?
that works for you,
If it works for me, it works for me.
it works for
Yeah.
you.
That's all?
No one should be able to tell you
Yeah.
what works for you
Yep.
and your shorty.
Yep.
Because at the end of the day, that's the only two people there to make sure it works for real.
Yep, that's it.
Listen, no woman out there wants you to love them more than they love you. Honestly, just keeping it a buck.
And he's speaking for all women because women are a monolith and all women feel the same way about everything. According to Pete Casanova.
This does. The way you, the way you say
what happened?
the side notes, it's like damn. Nigga.
No, because the thing about it is, if you give him time to breathe, that's when it all comes out. I just questioned him like, what does equality look like to her? He couldn't even answer me. If you give him time to breathe, that's when he shines.
Yeah, I cook, boy. Don't give me time to breathe, boy.
No, you give him time to
Don't give
breathe.
me time to
Not under
breathe, boy.
pressure. Not
Don't
under
give me
pressure.
time to breathe, boy. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's all good. No, women are not a monolith, but I'm judging off some of the answers that I've already received from the women in my life, the close friends, all of that stuff. I'm judging off their answers. They don't want that.
Small
We've
sample
had
size.
friends. I've had friends that you've already spoke to. That
Small sample size. Continue.
never mind, bro.
Okay. Quit while you're ahead. I agree.
I'll tell you what.
I made a great point. I
kind of want to get off this subject.
I never wanted to get on this subject to begin with.
You asked the question.
I asked the question.
You asked the question.
Yeah.
Moving on, man.
Yeah.
Moving on. Last thoughts before we get out of here.
I don't know.
No breacher report.
The Breacher report is: you give this man enough time to breathe, he'll shine. He'll shine. He'll shine. That's all it is for today. That's all it is for today.
Who
Don't
y'all got
worry.
tonight, man? OKC and Pacers. Game 2.
OKC. I think the first one was a fluke.
I don't think it was a fluke at all.
No.
So you're saying OKC? You're saying
I got Pacers winning
Pacers?
tonight.
Friendly wager? No.
No.
Just for bragging rights? Handshake? No money. Just okay. All right, whatever. For the record, Roby went OKC. Pete went Pacers.
I did.
For the record,
And what about you?
I got OKC.
I hope you didn't really want to bet money. You still haven't paid your tab.
That $5 that I offered to pay you and you said nah.
Oh, is
Don't
that
try to do this on camera, bro.
Is that what happened?
I offered to send it to you and he was like, nah, it's cool. That's exactly what happened, bro.
That's not what happened.
That's literally what happened. I said, yo, I'm gonna send it to you. What do you want? And he's like, nah, I don't really want it. You were just trying to.
All right, Vlad.
You want I'll send it to you right now.
No, don't worry about it, bro.
Exactly.
Don't worry about it,
Yeah,
bro.
literally. That's
Don't worry
exactly
about
what
it, bro.
happened. That's exactly how it happened too.
That's not how it happened. It happened now, but it's all good. It's all good. Listen, we've had a great episode today. We have.
Breach.
Let's get up
Breachpoint.
out of here. Let's get up out of here.
Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. I
Do
gotta
all of
finish
that.
this out, man. Follow us on the socials, Breachpoint Pod on IG. We up on TikTok now. Keep messing, keep rocking with the YouTube. We got a lot of stuff coming up for y'all, I'm really excited. Me and my co-host. So stay tuned.
All right. Out of here.
Breach.